It doesn't matter if you're a consultant, a plumber, or an electrician. If you're in the service business, your client acquisition strategy is what can make or break your entire operation. Without the right strategy, you'll find yourself not finding enough clients, finding the wrong clients, and most commonly spending way too much money on acquisition like advertising. In this video, we've compiled and studied successful service businesses and have boiled down 4 core principles in the right sequence on not just how to find more clients, but be able to find the right clients efficiently and economically. These are the kinds of clients that will actually value your services, clients you don't have to bend over backwards for, and most importantly, the ones likeliest to leave 5-star reviews after your job's done, making it even easier to grow your business. If you're missing any of these 4 core principles, we'll also show you exactly how you can easily act on these opportunities to help your business grow. This video is tailored for those who service consumers instead of businesses, which is a different lead generation model altogether, but we'll make one specific to B2B companies later, so subscribe to the channel if you want to get notified of that video. My name's Joe Guevara, and I'm a technology business exec turned entrepreneur. I've been fortunate enough to work with hundreds of small businesses in my career to help them grow, create efficiencies, and improve client and employee relationships and experiences through both technology and strategy. And I'm here to share those insights with you. This is FreeHash Digital, and if you're a small business owner or entrepreneur, this channel's for you. One of my favorite quotes relevant throughout my corporate and business career is by Confucius. The person who chases 2 rabbits ends up catching none. Let me share a personal story as a consumer on why this is so important. So fairly recently, I was on the hunt for an accountant. Naturally, I entered small business accountant along with my city into Google. The first 2 meetings followed a fairly similar pattern. They were eager to obviously win my business, assuring that they could handle whatever I was looking for. But then came this third accountant. During our virtual meeting, she delved into my business model, asked probing questions, and it was very specific to my industry. So clearly she was showing that she had worked with other publishers and entrepreneurs in the past, and then provided some insights that things that I should keep in mind that was completely new information for me as well. So in an instant, her questions and insights showcased her industry specific knowledge. Can you guess who I chose to hire? Of course. Her specialization in my niche, her ability to understand my unique challenges, and her tailored solutions won me over. So now ask yourself, if you were in that same lineup of 3 companies who do the same thing that you do, which one would you be? When reaching out to potential clients or putting content on your website, do you showcase a broad skill set or a specialized expertise? Being a specialist focusing on a specific niche has so many advantages, including everything else on this list, that'll not only skyrocket how many leads you get, but also reduce your CAC or customer acquisition costs. You spend less money to get new clients while increasing the likelihood of getting the kinds of clients that you actually want, and ultimately making it easy for the client to choose you instead of other vendors as their preferred vendor or provider. One of the best practical tips to help narrow down your focus is this: craft an ideal client avatar. If you've talked to marketing companies, you've probably heard of this term. So first, define your ideal client's demographics. So age, gender, location, social status, all the basic stuff. But also define their psychographics. So for that one person, define their personality. What are they like? What are their lifestyles like? What kind of opinions do they hold? And what are their values? When you create or develop any content, marketing copy, or even a business process, tailor it as if you're doing it for just that one person that fits your ideal client avatar. It's called a client avatar because you're thinking about the market as a single person in your mind. And you'll be surprised at not just how much easier it is to create content, but how much more valuable your messaging and content will be to your desired audience. So this concept is actually from a book called The One-Page Marketing Plan, and stay tuned for an upcoming video about how to create one of those plans, where creating an avatar like this is step 1. This is the one guide you need if you want to clearly refine your marketing strategy in a simple but actionable way. So if you're interested, feel free to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell icon to stay tuned when we release that video in the future. If I've already released it, I'll link it somewhere here. So remember, as you establish your reputation, experience, and specialization for that one ideal client avatar, you can gradually expand and venture into different niches. Niching down doesn't mean limiting your market. It only makes sure that you scale at the right pace. This approach maps out your path to growth, ensuring that as you expand, you do so with a solid footing and foundation of expertise without stretching your business too thin. In the service industry, your entire business is built on trust. Think about when you're the buyer, whether it's trying to find new employees, hire a contractor, or any other situation where you have a problem to solve, money to spend, and need another person to do it. You're not just going to give your business to anyone unless you're in a very dire situation. So you're going to seek out trust signals based on an individual or a company's ability to provide end results, what their benefits are, and the outcomes that you're going to be looking for. So what are trust signals? It's literally anything that is used to establish some sort of public credibility. Another word for a specific type of these is social proof. In the world of open information and social media, this concept is foundational to understanding the new small business economy. That said, it's easier said than done for some businesses than others. For example, if you're a builder or designer, your most important trust signal is simply your portfolio. Showcase the quality and style of your work in a visual format, and you highlight that in your website or any other public marketing materials. But what if you don't have a physical product or output? Well, that's where social proof comes in. Testimonials, case studies, and even word-of-mouth referrals, even in digital format, are relevant for virtually any service business. Now, if you already have existing clients, one big opportunity for many businesses is prioritizing the end of a project just as much as the beginning. This understanding of a value-centric business model where focusing on getting credit for the value you've already provided allows you to drive net new leads. The trust and credibility you build over time is not only your biggest asset, but also your strongest competitive moat. Not only that, it also allows you to expand into multiple avenues of lead generation, including referrals, references, and an easy way to establish credibility to buyers in need or to one-up your competitors. Now, if you're curious on how to develop a business plan around the idea of value centricity, I do have a video on the sales philosophy of it, which is especially useful for service businesses, and I'll link that somewhere here as well. In the realm of marketing, showcasing trust is essential. There are 3 key things that buyers look for that social proof provides. So think about your own buying habits as we go through these next points. Number 1, buyers are trying to reduce uncertainty. People hate making bad decisions, and there's a psychological concept called the paradox of choice that is based on this principle. So if you offer too many choices to someone, they are less likely to make a decision because they don't want to make the wrong one. So for services, people will only reach out to providers that get rid of the most amount of uncertainty in their decision process. This also includes your lead conversion process. Look at all of your calls to action. How much information are you giving to your customers up front, helping them to decide to trust you? If you're missing things like social proof, like those 5-star reviews or testimonials or case studies, those are guaranteed to be things that will help improve your conversion rates, especially for traffic that you're already paying for. Number 2, buyers are looking for similarity. Depending on your service, people value feedback from people in similar situations. This is why our first point in niching down and creating a client avatar is so important. It makes it easy to highlight that, for example, if you're a cleaning company that focuses on cleaning balconies, you highlight testimonials and stories about what a great job you did cleaning condo balconies instead of how well you can clean bathrooms or windows or anything else. Lastly, buyers are looking at volume. If you've ever scrolled Amazon, you've probably paid attention to, if not somewhat subconsciously, how many reviews the products you're looking to buy have. And don't lie, you've probably skipped over some of those products that have under 50 reviews if they're right next to one with more than 1,000 reviews and rated over 4 stars, even if that product is more expensive. The same concept is true for how people choose service businesses. While not to the same extent in volume, creating an online presence that highlights how much business you've done, the number of Google reviews that you have on your website, and how many happy customers you have is hugely important in how your traffic converts to actual sales calls or appointments. This is going to convert the kind of traffic that you would never even hear from if you didn't have the right things on your website or marketing campaign to begin with. Now, from a technology perspective, it's actually not hard to focus and automate much of this. Many service business-centric technologies like our partner Thryv understand this principle. Their platform is like a custom-made jigsaw puzzle fitting seamlessly into service businesses and trusted by over 50,000 small businesses in North America. Thryv focuses on 3 pillars. 1, how you win your clients, which is lead generation and conversion. 2, managing your tasks, which creates operational and financial efficiencies to get more time back in your day. And 3, building your brand and reputation, which is what we're talking about when it comes to social proof and reputation management, which ultimately cycles back to support and improve how effective your lead generation strategy is. Alternatively, if you're seeking a specialized but plug-and-play way to easily get more reviews, referrals, and sales through word of mouth, check out NiceJob's reputation marketing software. The platform automates your ask for reviews and referrals after each job and automatically posts customer reviews to your Google My Business listing, Facebook page, website, or anywhere else you need to leverage the social proof. Businesses use NiceJob to get up to 4 times more reviews and 2 times more referrals and up to 10% more website sales. And lastly, if cost is a factor for my fellow Canadian business owners, Rehash Digital supports the Canada Digital Adoption Program, which are two different grants ranging from $2,400 to $15,000, built to support certain small business technologies, which Thryv and NiceJob can fall into, and will help guide your access to grant funding to implement these platforms absolutely for free. Reach out to us in the link below and book a discovery call with us, and we can explore the opportunities together. So to summarize, in the realm of services, trust is paramount. Embrace social proof, automate your reputation management, and optimize your operations with specialized tools, and you can make sure that your ability to convert traffic into leads is as high as can be. If you've talked to a small business marketing or social media agency, you've probably found that they put a focus and priority in advertising. It's an easy case to make because they get paid more the more advertising you do. But in this list, we've ranked it number 3. Isn't important? Absolutely. But without mastering the ability to niche down your market to find the right kinds of clients and convert your traffic to actual leads with those trust signals and social proof, you're just going to be burning your money, especially when every dollar counts. But in the world of service-based businesses, there's a lesson hidden in the question, if a tree falls in the forest, does it make a sound? It's a reminder not to underestimate the importance of advertising alongside a clear strategy. Let me explain. Relying solely on word of mouth might seem tempting, like many of the clients I come across who are just starting up, especially if you're confident in the quality of your services. However, this approach can be a costly mistake, or at the very least doesn't give you much control over your business. Effective marketing isn't just about attracting new customers, it's about creating a presence that stands out in a crowded market. Even if your services are exceptional, you can't assume that potential clients will just find you naturally. The key takeaway here is to create a strategy that aligns with your unique offerings and target audience. Start by understanding your ideal customer profile, using the niching strategy we talked about in point 1 and the client avatar in point 2, and what problems they might need your services to solve. Once you have this clarity, choose the right platforms to reach them, whether it's through social media, local events, partnerships, or collaborations, or hey, even direct mail. Consistent branding is another crucial aspect. Think of it as the ambiance you create in your business. It helps clients recognize and remember you, especially if you're investing in marketing. Set clear goals for your marketing efforts and track metrics like website visits, social media engagements, and more importantly, your conversion rates. This data will help guide you in refining your strategy over time by understanding what works, what doesn't, and even potential other opportunities that come up. Remember, advertising should not be a random gamble. Just as you meticulously craft your services, approach advertising with the same level of thoughtfulness. By developing a well-defined strategy and actively marketing your services in the right places to the right audience, you'll not only create awareness but also attract the right kinds of clients and drive your small business growth. The final key tip for this point is that advertising doesn't need to cost a lot of money, but it does cost resources. For example, it's easy to default to paid advertising since it's results-based, but don't discredit the power of social media. It serves multiple purposes. There is a guaranteed outcome here. It acts as social proof and as a trust signal for your business. Showcase your employees, showcase yourself, and showcase your thought leadership and expertise, and that will give your clients the trust that they need for you to earn their business. So if you create value in the form of practical tips, or better yet, entertainment, for your target audience, it'll help your brand grow, be relevant, and stay top of mind for your clients, and maybe even give your business a shot at going viral. So you're using all of these points to generate leads. Now, arguably the most important, but sequentially last, is how do you make sure you actually close the business? In the business arena, the concept of differentiating to win is like having a secret ingredient that sets your dish apart in a culinary competition. Everyone might be making the same dish, but ultimately you need that secret sauce to win the top prize, which in this case is a new client. So let's break down the strategy and see how it can work wonders for your business. Imagine the likely scenario where you're compared with two of your competitors. Think about what makes you the top choice. This is the simplest concept of differentiation. It's not just about being good or even great. It's about being uniquely good and being able to clearly show that differentiation to your ideal clients. And I'm stressing the word ideal here, which I'll get to in a second. Clients should choose you over others for a specific reason that speaks to their needs, not just what you think you do well. In a Gartner survey, 76% of consumers said they would switch providers or brands if a new one provided a better experience. So your distinct value proposition is what creates that better experience. It could be your approach, your expertise, or even your customer-centric philosophy. But you need to identify it, and that needs to be at the heart of what your online presence is showcasing. Specialization is key here, again tied to why it's so important to niche down. Just like how different people prefer different flavors, clients will have varied preferences or needs. Understanding what matters most to your audience or ideal clients is vital. What sets you apart might not resonate with everyone, but it should resonate deeply with those who matter the most. And if you want to start somewhere super simply, start asking your previous clients why they came to you and why they were happy with the service in the first place. Use that feedback and build up on it, magnify it, and embrace it. And as your business grows, just like your niche, you can expand your focus targets while still maintaining your core differentiation. Niche down, specialize, and establish credibility and build your reputation. And then expand to another niche, another specialization, all the while maintaining the same brand value you want to be known for. That is the roadmap to organic and strategic growth. So in a nutshell, differentiating to win is about creating your unique recipe for success. Identify what sets you apart, specialize in it, and present it as a distinctive approach. This sets the foundation for loyal clients who appreciate your value and helps you expand without losing your core identity. So to summarize, these are the core elements that if you're a small business, you need to master. As you grow and expand, how you adapt to new buyer personas and even markets will change, but the fundamental principles of managing each of those markets stays the same. Niche down so you become supremely relevant, create a specific client avatar and focus on them. Focus on building trust signals and social proof. If you build it, they won't come unless you advertise, and differentiate to win. And that's it. Hopefully you picked up some actionable insights from this video. And if you did, or have feedback on what you think would help your own business, please write them in the comments below. I do read every single one of them and will respond. Also, if you do have a service business, I'm going to post some technologies in the comments and description below that might be helpful, including the ones I mentioned before like Thryv and NiceJob. And again, if you want some one-on-one insight on your own technology and business roadmap, feel free to reach out for a free discovery call. We'll look at different grants in Canada you could be eligible for and how to marry your business strategy, your personal goals, and the best technology into one. Otherwise, this is Joe Guevara with Rehash Digital signing out. See you in the next one.